Hi, I'm Bobby Peer with TAPinto, and I'm here for our weekly catch up with Mayor Angie Devanney. Hi, Angie.
Hi, Bobby. Good to be back this week.
3 weeks in a row. This is great. So, I know that we had another budget hearing, and I did hear that we had some positive news regarding this third stimulus package that is currently in the hands of the Senate. Do you want to walk through how Berkeley Heights can possibly benefit from the passing of this stimulus package?
Sure. So your readers and your viewers may have seen an article in NJO back in late February where it listed all the towns and the aid that they were proposing. Now that the bill is out of the House, that has been significantly reduced. I think they were guesstimating that Berkeley Heights would get 2.5 million. It's really going to be more like 1.3 million. So the bill is in the Senate. We're hearing that moderate Democrats have reached a deal with the Biden administration, which would give them the 50 votes. The assumption is the vice president would break or add the 51st vote, and that the bill would pass. So what we're hearing is that Union County will get 129, million dollars. And again, of that, Berkeley Heights would get $1.3 million. And it's solely based on population. That's how the formula works.
Okay. Now, would this money, when would we possibly receive it? And is it earmarked to go towards something specific?
Right. So that's a good question. So we're hoping within the next few weeks. I mean, the typical politics of Washington, right? Nothing happens too quickly. The other thing that we're being told is that the US Treasury will wire the money directly to the state of New Jersey. And then the state of New Jersey is required, once they're in receipt of those funds, within 30 days to wire those funds to the municipality. So that's hopefully some good news that relief will be here quickly. We're being told, and again, I haven't seen the rules or regulations, and until we really see those, we don't know for sure. But we're told that it is a more flexible bill that really helps municipalities with the loss of revenues. Things like for us, we lost a tremendous amount of money from the hotel occupancy tax because the hotel was closed, people weren't staying in it. Likewise, our courts were closed, and there's a significant amount of revenue that comes from that as well. And just other revenues that the pandemic really shut down our government economy. And so therefore we didn't have those revenues. So we're hopeful that we'll be able to use the funds for that. And likewise, obviously, DPW, perhaps our sewer plant, our police department, had to put in extra efforts in 2020 because of the pandemic. And we're hopeful that perhaps maybe we can use it for some of those things that we already paid for.
Good. So I know you're in constant communication with our state leaders and county leaders. Is there anything new? I know the occupancy of restaurants or I believe like weddings and so forth, there was an opening of the numbers or the increase of numbers for events. Anything new coming down that they're talking about maybe behind closed doors that hasn't been announced yet?
Not that I'm aware of. The Biden administration did put out a directive that the president would like all teachers to be vaccinated by the end of March. So I did have a call with the governor's office last night, and I know that they're really, I'm going to use the word scrambling. They're sort of dedicating all resources to try to figure out how to manage that and what the logistics will be. So that's some good news. Right. And also I want to mention in this bill, there's also provisions for unemployment benefits being extended, some specific help for restaurants, some help for renters, and some additional funding for the distribution of the vaccine.
Great. Well, hopefully when it does, I'm sure it will pass, we'll get more details and we'll be able to cover the specifics. So thank you, Angie, for this update this week.
Thank you, Bobby. It was a pleasure.